Steve Bowers and
Cassandra Fuller.
Welcoming you to Six in the City. We have a jam-packed show today.
Yes, we do.
It's an exciting time of
Full
year
day.
and things to talk about. And people
Lots
to
of
talk
stuff going on.
A lot of things going on. We'll do the home tour in Haywood County. We're going to find out about that from Lynn Menendez and Joe Mathur. We're going to Brownsville
That's
1st of
right.
June. And then Marcus Cole, Lamont Ingram, and a whole host of other folks got an exciting new program. Second Chance program, and we're looking forward to the details. He's been working on this for a long time.
That's right.
Long time. And so we're glad to be able to showcase that today. And who else is
We
here?
have Cherie Parker. She's with Lifeline Blood Services because they've got, you can give blood and win Titans tickets to the CMA Fest, or tickets to the CMA Festival.
Fest. Okay.
That's right, but you got to give blood. You can't just walk in and
Can't just
say,
walk in
can
and
I
say,
register?
"Hey, I want the tickets."
That's
Yeah.
exactly right. We're going to be talking with Ken Mallard.
We are.
Who is our entertainment today, along with William, Chris, and Tyler Goodson, and we're going to find out about his music
work.
career.
Yeah,
Rita Mack is also with us, but she's not entertainment today. She's here, along with Paula McGill, who's not the entertainment either.
Wow. Well,
I know,
maybe-
they're going to be on the couch being interviewed.
Okay.
Because they're going to be talking about the new event coming up, Jammin' for Jim and Julie. It's a fundraiser for Julie and Jim.
We're going to do it. He said, she said, which would be my one segment to try to get in a word edgewise.
Oh, come on. That's my segment to get a word in.
See if I can find anything to say, and then we'll wrap it up with Ken Mallard and everybody else. So we're delighted to have these folks here. We've got a lot of experienced entertainment here.
Yes, we do.
You know, with William and
I know.
Tyler and Ken.
Rita and Paula.
That's right. We may have a special harmonic serenade right there at the end of the show.
Hey, you never know what
never
could
know
happen.
what can happen. You know, get a bunch of musicians and singers together.
That's
we'll see
right.
what happens. So stay with us for this Six in the City.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. How could you not love him?
The JEA app. With it, you may view the electric outage map, report electric outages, receive electric outage alerts, view your current account information in real time. You can even make a payment with one click. Name, account number, you're in. Convenient access with the free JEA app, keeping you connected with JEA today.
See on page 4 that the projections need to be earthquake next Thursday.
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day.
I have no time for this.
So,
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
We're delighted to have Lynn Menendez and Joe Mathern with us, and they are involved with the Historic Haywood group, and they're doing some phenomenal work, and they got a home tour coming up we want to talk about. But Lynn was the guest of mine. One said that there are over 400 structures in Brownsville, Tennessee that could be on the register of historic places.
Right.
They are architecturally or culturally significant.
Okay.
And
How was this discovered?
I was talking. Well, actually, the Tennessee Historical Commission was commissioned by we got a grant, the city of Brownsville, and had an expert come in about 5-6 years ago and did a street-by-street analysis of every structure in the city of Brownsville, and identified again some 400 that now they're not all antebellum beautiful homes like we have in the home tour this year, but they are architecturally, culturally, historically significant properties. The director of the Tennessee Historical Commission was in town last week, and I understand that she told our Main Street director that next to Franklin, Brownsville has the most documented historical places of any place.
Well, I just wondered if that was unusual, if other cities had them and just didn't realize or whatever. But it's
every
kind of
city has them. We're just very fortunate that we have so many of them.
So what in the history of Brownsville has enabled that to exist, to preserve?
I think it's an appreciation of our past with the expectation to build for our future. We do. You know, a lot of people say, "Ooh, can't wait to get out of Brownsville to get away from all that." But as you go through and you see the beauty and the history and the culture and the significance, every single home on the tour is privately owned. No, so people have made the investment to come and be in Brownsville. They often work out of town, work at St. Jude's, they work over here in Jackson, but they want to live in Brownsville, which of course is just wonderful.
Fine by you, right?
Yes. The money from the home tour then will go into this effort. Is that what happens with this? The money from the tour you use how?
It's really the only fundraiser that we have.
Okay.
And we use it. We're trying to start more of a revolving capital fund to help with structures that are endangered that we can perhaps help restore. Okay. It's really our only fundraiser at this point.
If people want to know more about it, it's haywoodheritage.org.
haywoodheritage.org. That's our new website.
Haywoodheritage.org. So here we go. The tour of homes is coming up June the 1st. It'll be a Saturday. It'll start at 10.
Start at 10.
Goes to 4. All right, so where do we go and how do we do and what are our options here as far as this tour?
We are featuring 5 homes, and they are all, with the exception of one, along the West Main Street corridor in Brownsville. And if you've ever been to Brownsville, you know that the College Hill District, West Main Street, is right in the center of all of these beautiful homes. So there are 4 homes on West Main Street, and then if you know Joe and Becky Thornton, he's a retired Methodist minister affiliated with the old Lambeth University. Their home, built in 1842, will be featured. It's about 2.5 miles out into Haywood County. So, but it's a short little drive. So those five venues will be available. They range in dates again from 1840s to, we say the newbie on the block is 1912.
Oh, wow.
So
the newbie.
That's the newbie. But we have a combination of a number of different architectural styles. Greek revival, we have vernacular cottage, the Thornton home is the old dog trot style where you had the central hall with rooms on either side that were eventually closed in. So a lot of different architectural styles, certainly so much history involved in these homes, because as Brownsville moved off of Court Square west, headed toward Ripley and Covington, a lot of the agricultural land, and when we say on the outskirts of town, we're not talking about, you know, a quarter of a mile off of Court Square. But a lot of these beautiful homes were built with, you know, by certain families for their children and wedding presents and things like that.
So if we're going to get tickets, and the tour again is Saturday, June 1st. If we're going to get tickets to do this, where do we pick those up and where do we start?
You can order them from the website, which is haywoodheritage.org, or they're available at Brownsville Chamber. Or any of our board members have tickets.
And they're how much?
They're $25 for the tour itself. For an additional $10, lunch at the minefield is included.
At the minefield.
Yes, which is interesting in itself.
Absolutely.
Interesting in itself. Okay.
The Minefield Grill is just a very, very popular spot in Brownsville that many people are familiar with.
And where is it located?
It is located right. If you see the Minefield, which is the sculpture, the renowned, world-renowned sculpture in Brownsville, it's right there.
Gotcha.
But we do want people to know that the availability of tickets, parking, get your tour guide, get organized. We will be at Anderson Early Childhood Center, which is Anderson Preschool in Brownsville. It also is on West Main Street, right in the middle of all these houses.
Are you only selling so many tickets for this tour?
We have a specified number of tickets. So we encourage people to go ahead and
get there early.
And this is a self-guided tour?
It is self-guided. Take as long at the houses as you want. Take them in any order that you want, and just come and enjoy the day in Brownsville.
And the owners will be in the houses.
Okay.
You know, and they have docents of their friends who are helping. So none of these houses are owned by any outside agency. They're all lived-in families with children, and they'll be happy to take you around and show you.
Good to see you both.
Good
Thank you so much. Always good to be here.
It's June 1st. We're going to be back with more as we continue. 6 in the City.
Here at the Emergency Operations Center, we rely on EPlus broadband fiber network to better serve Madison County. With high-speed internet, we track storms and natural disasters in real time. Also, fiber internet gives us the speed to host training classes preparing responders from all over the county and state. The phone system allows us flexibility to stay in contact and make conference calls with both in and out of the office with local, state, and federal agencies. Connectivity is an important part of emergency management.
A Dog's Way Home is the story of the extraordinary lengths a dog will go to in order to get back to their family. Every year, millions of dogs and cats end up in shelters and rescue groups. We found our Bella at a shelter in Tennessee. When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover they're all pure love. Adopt pure love and help a shelter pet find their way home at theshelterpetproject.org.
With EPlus broadband and watch TV everywhere, you can now take your TV on the go. Just visit watchTVEverywhere.com to sign up. Then you're all set to catch your favorite shows, movies, and sports wherever and whenever you want on any internet-connected device. Choose from our growing selection of networks from your cable package at no extra charge. Visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to learn more. It's easy to sign up for EPlus Broadband's TV Everywhere.
Well, my producer Q sheet says we have Marcus Cole and Lamont Ingram. That's 2 names. We have 4 people.
They've doubled since they've gotten
here. We have
here.
doubled in size here, and we're going to talk about the Second Chance program. And Lamont has been working on this for a long time. So who else is with us?
My name is Harold Lewis Jr.
Okay, Harold, it's good to have you.
And my name is Ronnie Buckley.
Okay, Ronnie, it's good to have both of you here, and of course, and Marcus Lamont that we know. Okay, hand the microphone, Lamont, if you would, just for a second. You've been working on these kind of projects for a long time.
Yes, sir.
All right, so where are we now, and what is this?
Right now, we are at the brink of 2 halfway houses. Okay. We have a total of 50 beds. We are the only federal and state halfway house in Tennessee. We are the only halfway house in West Tennessee that takes offenders out of prison.
Okay.
We have other halfway houses like Jacoba,
right,
Montgomery Hall, but they stopped taking offenders out of prison in 2014. So right now, we are currently the only
So your clientele comes from what?
Prison. They come from prison.
So they're transitioning?
Transitioning, yes, sir.
Okay.
And we also take those off the street that are homeless, veterans as well. So we deal with assortment of different clientele. Like I said, we're the only general and special populations, which means we deal with the worst of the worst. Okay. And we change lives. We have a 95% success rate right now. I'm happy for that. I just like being behind the scenes, so I'm gonna pass this mic off if it's okay.
All right, well, let's do it. Okay, down here. And I assume Marcus got this microphone. We got something to say. So, what is y'all's involvement with this and role?
Currently, I'm Mr. Ingram's assistant.
Okay.
So I overlook a lot of the issues that's going on within the house, help people get back on their feet from prison all the way up to back into society as well.
What all does that take if somebody comes out? Because the state of Tennessee may turn you loose, but they're not there to provide you resources necessarily. So what do y'all do?
Well, some people get provided with some things before coming out of prison, but some are unfortunate and don't get a lot of help. Well, we take those individuals and sit them down, put them on a plan in regards to getting their driver's license or ID card, medical, dental, anything that may be the necessity to get them back online in society.
Okay. Are these short-term sentences, or some people coming out with longer sentences, or?
We have people that's been locked up for 2 years, up to 40 years.
Wow.
So some people don't even know how a cell phone look, let alone how to work one.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, that's pretty,
what is your
pretty
involvement
amazing.
with this?
My name is Ronnie Buckley. I'm the house manager.
Okay. Hold that microphone close, Ronnie. If you
I'm
want.
sorry. I'm halfway house manager. I also help at the boxing program. I'm assistant coach.
Okay.
And I'm going to help with the summer program. I'm be a mentor.
So the age of these people obviously is quite varied. Okay.
Yeah, as far as the boxing gym is from ages 5 to 8. But
okay. So you're working with young children as well, then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So is this a Jackson Boxing Club? Or, okay.
Yes.
Team Ingram's, sorry, Team Ingram's Jackson Boxing Club was given to me by Miss Rhonda Collins.
Okay, so
she gave it to me. I think it was November 1st of last year. Okay. She just said, Lamont, you've been pushing and pushing and pushing. Take it on.
Take it on.
So I changed the name.
Where's all this work being done? Where are y'all located?
Oh, well, the first building is at 437 Riverside Drive.
Okay.
The second building is at 95 Riverport. Our boxing gym is on 23 Heritage Square behind Humphrey's Chicken and Biscuits.
Okay. All right. So you're all over the city.
Yeah, we finna open up another one.
So what do you want people to know, or what do you need now? Marcus, what are y'all looking for?
Basically, right now, we're looking for donations.
Okay.
Like they were saying, people are just coming out of jail, out of prison. So basically, we're a 501c nonprofit agency. So we rely a lot on donations. We help them get food stamps and stuff, but we can always use more food. Even some people, it's just time just to come and speak with the guys.
Okay.
Some of them have drug problems, alcohol problems. Some people don't have any family at all. So we're all the support that they have right now.
So if people want to get involved with it, how do they do that, Mark?
They can either come by 437 Riverside, or they can call us at area code 731-736-1109.
Now, Lamont, is this specifically male only?
Male only right
right now.
Yes, ma'am.
There'll be needs. We're incarcerating more women than we ever have in this country, and so that's going to be another need. Well, gentlemen, we appreciate it very much, and congratulations. It's good to see all of you.
Good to have you guys.
So much. And because I know you've been battling this for a long time, and perseverance pays off. It's good to see you.
Yes,
I appreciate y'all very much, Mark. It's good to see everybody. We're going to the main stage. Ken Mallard is with us. He's got some friends with him, and Tyler Goodson and William Chris. We're delighted to have them. So, Ken, let's just take it away. Ken Mallard.
Outside on the marquee, shining in the night, letters blinking on and off, red and green and bright. Welcome back to Charlie's for a jubilee. Friday night at 9 o'clock, Ken and Mr. Lee. Yeah, Ken and Mr. Lee, and a drummer and a hat, playing them old sad songs, one by Lester Flatt. It don't make a difference how things used to be. Pass the bucket one more time for Ken and Mr. Lee. There's enough to go around. And if you got a problem, son, just leave it at the door. Come on in and have some fun. Sawdust on the floor. Yeah, Ken and Mr. Lee, and a drummer and a hat, playing them old sad songs, one by Lester Flatt. It don't make a difference how things used to be. One more time for Ken and Mr. Lee. You can bring a buddy, or you can come alone. Either way, we'll do our best to make you feel at home. One thing is for certain, you gotta take her by the hand. Get them boots a scooting, boy, to the promised land. Yeah, Ken and Mr. Lee, and a drummer and a hat, playing them old sad songs, one by Lester Flatt. It don't make a difference how things used to be. Pass the bucket one more time for Ken and Mr. Lee. Lay down, Tyler.
Where is the American spirit? It's right here, in the people of West Tennessee. Every day, people walk through these doors to selflessly help others, to give without expecting anything in return. So where is the American spirit? It's right here, in the people of Lifeline, our community's blood bank, where we all come together to help each other, and the American spirit thrives.
Ask what you can do for your country.
JA's Customer Center on Martin Luther King Jr. Drive now has a drive-through payment kiosk. No more getting out of the car, waiting in teller lines to pay your utility bill. The separate entrance allows for easy access, and the covered kiosk and step-by-step screen prompts guide you through the payment process. Cash, check, credit, or debit card. Credit to your account is immediate. A printed confirmation receipt is provided. Another step in service to customers, all a part of JA Today.
Tune to the Travel Channel. Say it, watch it. It's that easy with the power of voice control. Set up OnePass for the Warriors. Catch all the action with the power of voice control.
Well, we're about to make a link that we don't make often, and that is blood and the CMA.
Hey, you had some good country music just a minute ago,
Yeah, we
so
sure
it just
did.
tied right on
Yeah.
in.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you want them song by Lester Flatt, and we're
Hey,
going
yeah.
to see CMA.
Get ready to go.
Of course, they wouldn't let Lester Flatt on the CMAs today, but that's another story.
Oh, no, but they let him on the Beverly Hillbillies.
They will and still will.
Yeah.
And that may last longer than all the rest of that stuff up there. Cherie Parker's with us with Lifeline Blood Services. How are you doing, by the way?
I'm doing well,
So
thank
things are
you.
good. All
Yeah,
right.
so
Okay.
far so good.
All right, so blood donations, we're in that summertime of year, which is the challenge time.
It is. It's always a challenge, but it's exceptionally challenging going into Memorial Day weekend.
Oh,
And
right.
for the
The
month of May, we felt like we needed to do something a little bit different. And so the girls came up with the CMA Music Fest package.
All right. So this is
what
during the month of May?
Yeah, all donors everywhere. Every Bloodmobile location, the Blood Center. If you give May 1st through May the 31st, has 31 days, then you can register to win 2 4-day passes to
Oh, wow.
CMA Music
CMA,
Fest
okay.
in Nashville, which is a little bit later in June, and that includes a 3-night hotel stay.
You're kidding.
No, so that's great. It's a good deal. Somebody's
That
going
is
to
a good
win
deal.
it.
Very good,
Yeah,
yeah. Especially with Nashville hotel rates now.
I'm telling you,
right?
yeah, everywhere. But
All right, well,
yeah. Are you ready? You ready to come on in? Come on
Roll his
in.
sleeve
Yeah,
up.
come on in. And
So is it every time you give blood in May, you get your name in the pot?
So you can only give every 8 weeks.
Right.
But
Well, that's
actually,
true,
if you
that's
give,
true.
I don't know if you maybe have given platelets
Platelets?
or something, more than once a month, you might have double. But hey, don't quote me on that
No,
now.
okay.
I don't know. But anyhow, but when we did the summer promos for those 3-month-long things,
Three-month-longs,
you can
yes,
give more than
yes.
one. She's remembering
Okay.
correctly.
I
Okay,
am.
all right.
But just since we're in 1 month,
Yes.
just the month of May.
Yeah. And it is if you try in good faith to donate, you can still register.
Right,
Yeah.
register. Okay. Now, you'll draw for this when?
We will draw for this probably the first week of June. Yeah.
okay.
So we'll be announcing that.
CMA is actually what?
It's in it's June the 6th through the 8th. So actually, I guess we'll need to draw for it midnight. Well, as soon as the last
June
Bloodmobile, as soon as the last Bloodmobile comes in at 6:30 or so that evening, we'll be.
And you've got the Bloodmobile out, so people can
Yes.
get to the Bloodmobile to Bloodmobile if they can't get to Lifeline.
Yes.
So where is the Bloodmobile going to be?
Today until Today until 2, we're at Paris, so that's time has passed. But anyway, tomorrow, Wednesday the 22nd, we're at Henry County Medical Center in Paris. And then the 23rd, we're at in McKenzie at Family Assistance Service Center. And then Friday, Tennessee College of Applied Technology in Henderson. Over in Summerville at the Sheriff's Office for the Battle of the Badges over in Fayette County.
You got that thing going on
In
everywhere,
Fayette
don't
County. Oh, yeah.
Start a
Get those
promotion. I got
folks out.
19
That's
counties. We want to do
Hey,
every one.
listen, every county's different. Every drop counts. And then wrapping up Friday afternoon at First United Methodist Church over in New Bern in Dyer County.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So, and the Blood Center, 9 to 6, Monday through Saturday here in Jackson.
Oh, is that right? So
Yeah,
9 to 6 now, Monday through Saturday.
We're pushing on through now, trying to
Okay.
make it convenient because,
Okay.
we still have all the hospitals, 19 hospitals and 8 air evacs and lots of blood flowing, and we need that. And in particular, just check the inventory report this morning. B negative, A negative, and O negative for sure.
blood.
Yeah.
Definitely the negative
All types, all times, but those were the,
particularly, okay.
yeah.
Now, the Bloodmobile locations have different times.
They
so
do.
we
yes.
can go
So-
to the website.
Yeah,
to
go
see
to the website,
times?
lifelinebloodserve.org, and you can click on, there's a little sidebar there that says upcoming events or upcoming blood drives, and it will tell you the times. Or you can call the Blood Center, 427-4431. Or find us on Facebook, Lifeline Blood Services.
And if you're a first-time giver, then you can actually go online to fill out part of your paperwork
You can
to
actually
get you started,
yeah.
right?
If you're Any donor can.
Oh, any
yes,
donor, okay.
First time or multiple times, because you still have to go through
the
all of that.
same paperwork every
It's called
time. Okay.
just part of your pre-registration. Again, lifelinebloodserve.org, and there's a little thing that says online registration, and just click on that. That'll take you through your questions. It'll save you a few minutes when you get to the site.
Cool.
You got 2 4-day tickets to the CMA Music Fest and a hotel room for 3 nights in there.
Ground floor seats.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They really did it up
nice.
great. I can't take any credit for that. I'm just talking about it.
Okay,
all
well, somebody put together a nice package.
It includes the Xfinity Fanfare X
And
with
all that
additional
stuff.
stages and meet and greets.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
All that's got it. So good
lots
to
of
see
stuff.
you.
Well, good to see you
Good to have
guys,
you.
and thank everybody for all they've done in the past. And
Okay.
if you can give, come on out and give.
All right, this
Yeah.
month.
Yeah.
Especially
We're going
the
back to the
negative
main
blood
stage.
types.
Yes,
Hate to interrupt y'all. We got some musicians here that are good.
That's a good interruption.
We're going back to Ken Mallard and friends. Ken?
Some people call me rockabilly. Some don't know what I am. I just play my own kind of music, and one of his from Jackson Town. They still call it rockabilly. They still call us the Devil's Band. The same notes, the same story, different words. I'm still a fan. We looked up to the blue suede man, learned Matchbox and Go Cat Go. Wanted to be like he was when Mr. Sam put him on the radio. They still call it rockabilly. They still call us the Devil's Band. The same notes, the same story, different words. I'm still a fan. All right. I guess you could say I finally made it. I've got a guitar and I've got a plan. I play for the people and they all love me. I give it all I got anytime I can. They still call it rockabilly. They still call us the Devil's Band. The same notes, the same story, different words. I'm still a fan. I remember the guitar man.
Hey guys, how are you today? Good. I'm here to talk about how with technology you can make amazing worlds. Come with me. My team and I bring the Halo world to life. Is that you? That is me. I wasn't a math genius and I knew nothing about coding. But you guys do. You guys have the power to change things. I want your job. I want you to have my job.
The process is called lining. Instead of replacing sewer pipe, you line it. The lining seals the pipe, covering any leakage points. This recent lining of the 54-inch river interceptor line cost over $900,000, but that's much less expensive than replacement, and it extended the life of the key line that transfers sewage from several lines to the wastewater treatment plant on Mallard Drive. Protecting community health and doing it efficiently is all a part of JEA Today.
I'm Mark Taylor. I'm the owner of Renew Biomedical Services based out of here in Jackson, Tennessee. We're a provider of biomedical services for medical professionals. At Renew Biomedical, our use of telecom is of utmost importance. We have to reach our customers in a timely fashion so we can diagnose and service their equipment needs. So EPlus broadband allows Renew Biomedical to connect effectively with our customers in whichever way they choose, via email, phone, Skype, teleconferencing, and any way you can imagine.
Welcome back to Six in the City. Sorry to interrupt your phone call.
Well, some of us work. Others, not so much.
Others will take a break during the break. Some people are on the phone talking to their agent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ken Mallard is with us. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah,
How you, Steve?
It's good to have you with us and friends, William Chris and Tyler Goodson.
We're glad
Tyler
to be
played
here.
steel today, and I had not heard him play the steel.
He's outstanding.
He's very good. And I was thinking, Paul is here. I was thinking that Chuck McGill may be the last one that had a steal with us when he came in.
He learned from Chuck.
Yeah, well, because that's a wonderful instrument. We don't see many of them. Buddy Jim Sanderson years ago down the ball was a steel man. I don't know if you remember Jim, and so anyway, that's just that's great stuff. It's a very, very good sound. How long have you been doing this?
Since I was a teenager.
About 13
just
years.
a few years, right?
So how did it get started, Ken?
I graduated from high school at 17 years old.
Okay.
And I went to Chicago to live with some relatives and got a job. And I guess I was lonesome being 17 years old.
From South and Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I wrote my first song in 1957.
Okay. Wow.
And I've been writing ever since.
So the songs you're doing today, you write?
They're my original songs. I've got 290.
Okay.
Wow.
The last one I wrote was 11 days ago. So I still write.
Still right.
Yeah.
And the inspiration comes from?
Just whatever happens, you'll hear something, you'll think of something, you'll wish something, you know. A song is what you've experienced or what you've understood someone else has experienced or what you'd like to experience.
Yeah. It's certainly it's a delicate craft, a very precise one, because you've got 2 or 3 minutes to tell a story.
Right.
So every word, to a certain extent, has to count. I noticed today the style has changed, Ken, so much that it's kind of a staccato, every third word rhymes kind of thing. It's a different kind of style that they're doing today. When I punch up country stations, it's just and I don't know, I like old Merle Haggard stuff like You Take Me for Granted. I think the Leonard Williams wrote, which are full lines and whatever. Of course, that's a reflection of age and everything else. And so, don't be laughing. Don't be laughing over
I don't
here.
know what you're talking about.
My
but
songs
it's just a
are
different craft.
reflective to my age. I grew up with classic, country, bluegrass, gospel.
Do you pitch those songs, record those songs?
I used to.
Okay.
I used to burn up Highway 40, but I don't anymore.
Okay.
I just do it for my own enjoyment.
And satisfaction.
So your brain must be working all the time
All
for
the
you
time.
to hear something and then it just
All
spark
the
a thought
time.
and then turn into a song.
Well, it obviously, just like with this arrangement today, it doesn't take a lot of people to have a full sound, a very solid sound, and it's just magic when you hear it.
Yeah, we've got a full range. My guitar's got more bass on it than some guitars do, and then the steel is really, really high.
How do you do that with your guitar then?
Well, it's the type of guitar I've got. It's a short scale, a Taylor, and it gives a little bit more bass tone to it.
Okay.
Plus, I use a bass amp, and that helps some.
Okay.
So
it's
our sound, and we've been working on it for a while. Tyler and William's been playing with me for 3 or 4 years now. I was here one time with Troy Bridges.
Right, yeah.
And we had a little bit different sound with him.
So you like this?
Yeah, I like this.
Okay. How
They're the best.
How did y'all meet then?
We were doing. I was called to play at Rifa, I believe, one time, and William was there.
Okay.
And I met him there, and then through William I met Tyler.
Tyler, okay.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I didn't see you hanging around the Blues Fest, so I didn't think you met Tyler down there.
I do write blues songs, though.
well, it's just a real pleasure having this opportunity to talk with you. I mean,
thank you very much.
Great talent. If people want to follow your music, what's the best way to do that?
Facebook.
Okay.
I put them all on Facebook and
okay.
YouTube. I have a whole bunch of stuff on YouTube.
So just Ken Mallard. Is it Ken Mallard on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay, just
yeah.
Ken Mallard on Facebook
Yeah.
or on YouTube?
Yeah. I've got a web page, but
okay.
Don't hear much from it.
It's KenMallard.com? Is
Yeah.
that KenMallard.com?
Yeah.
All right, well, great. We'll find them all. It's really good to have. I appreciate you taking time to be with us today. I'm glad you met these guys because, you know, we've worked with them a bunch.
Yeah.
They're super talented guys. So
But
you
I
get all
didn't
this
realize y'all
talent.
were working together.
Thank you very much.
That's a great step. They're going to be back later in the show. We're going to talk some more about music and performances coming up with Rita Mack and Paula Bridges McGill with us as we continue Six in the City.
Throughout its history, Jackson, Tennessee has been a leader in manufacturing, education, transportation, utility service, and more. But the key to Jackson's future, full gig fiber-to-the-home infrastructure, EPlus broadband. Innovative applications, fastest connectivity, revolutionizing everything. JA's fiber network offers Jackson unlimited capacity for any future bandwidth demands. Connectivity, heavy internet usage, the best reliability. Jackson, Tennessee, not just a gig city, an innovation city.
Stop and think about your health. Don't smoke. If you do, quit. Eat healthy. Make small changes in your diet that can impact your health. Be more active. Start in small ways and keep going. And know your numbers. Your blood pressure and your cholesterol are important to your health. Friends of Heart ask you be a friend of your own heart.
Jackson's first private utility was the Citizens Gas Light Company. The company organized June 28, 1871 to bring streetlights to Jackson. The system used coal or coke burned in ovens to generate gas distributed through wood pipes to streetlights ignited by lamplighters at dusk. From there, the service expanded to home lighting. We didn't know it then, but we were on the way to JEA today.
Welcome back to Six in the City. We'll have more with Ken Mallard and friends coming up in just a moment. We're going to talk some more music with two people that have given their lives to it in many, many ways. And Rita Mack is with us and Paula Bridges McGill. Good to see you both.
Thank you. Great to
And
be here.
we had an event coming up June the 1st. It's going to be on Saturday. It's going to be at the Campbell Street Church of Christ Family Life Center from 11
to 2.
p.m. 11 a.m.
A.m.
Yes, well, it says p.m. right there. Don't read the print. 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
11 a to 2 p.
I start saying, if we're going to the church, it's going to start 11 o'clock at night.
Well, that's really our time, but we better start earlier in the day.
I would think they'd be changing locations on us. The brothers I know, it's Campbell Street. Say, now anything starts at 11 o'clock, we're not doing here.
So
11 a.m. until 2 p.m.
No cost to attend.
No cost to attend.
But there's going to be lunch?
Lunch?
We will have lunch. We'll have catfish plates for $10.
Okay.
And we're going to have some music.
All right, and some good people are going to be here. Southern Sound's going to be there. Tyler Goodson, who's with us today.
That's right,
Paula Bridges McGill and the McGill girls are going to be here. We just heard them the other night down at the, where was it? Oh, the Jazz in the Garden.
Jazz in the Garden.
Yeah.
Cumberland House.
Cumberland House. Scott Might's going to be there, and Juliet and the Romeos, and then Ernie Smothers and Rocky and all these other folks are going to be there giving their time for this. We're doing this for a special reason. When you tell people, what do you say to them?
She's making me talk more, so I guess I'll say.
She's here to look pretty. You know,
She's just here to look pretty.
Got to have that eye candy on every set. Here we are.
When you put us together, it gets out of control real quick. Now, it's for Jim and Julie Daniels.
Right.
Last year, Jim had a motorcycle accident, and he had severe head injuries from that and very severe brain damage.
It's been a long year.
So it's been a very long year for them.
Continue.
He's been in several surgeries. He's been in care facility ever since. And so the expenses, as you know, for something like that just grow and grow. And Julie's had to be with him often, so she's had work that she's missed. And so we're just trying to help her out, help them out with a little bit of money. So we're going to be taking donations that day besides the lunch, which will be $10 for that.
That day.
And we're going to have silent auction. And we're gonna have a rolling silent auction. I'm calling it because it won't be all day, but we're having desserts that the ladies from Campbell Street Church of Christ are going to be making. So homemade desserts, and we're going to roll them around about every hour. So if you don't want to stay the whole time and you want to go ahead and bid, then you can take it home.
So it can be kind of come and go. If you've got other things going on that Saturday, just stop by.
Absolutely. We have a few games outside for the kids, and like we said, lots of music.
Who all is putting this together then?
Well, Paula.
Rita.
And Rita. And Julie Cook and Karen Vai is helping us. So that's our main group, and Will Byer from Campbell Street. So his group is Southern Sounds. That's the first band that's going to be playing. I've got the names of all the people in it. Will Byer, Troy Brummett, Bobby Joe Basie, Bob Mayo, and David Mayo. So that's the Southern Sounds band, and they're going to be first on our list and open us up. Of course, you've already said Tyler and, of course, Paula and
Scott Myatt.
Emily and Katie will be there, and Scott Myatt. And then our band, Juliet and Romeo's, is the one that Julie sings with. She's not been able to do much of that since this happened, but we're going to be there, and we're hoping that she'll be able to get up and sing a couple of songs with us.
This is going to be a continuing situation, I would take it, right?
Yes.
For a while.
I think it will.
And so anyway, so anything that you can do, if you know Julie and whatever, then get involved with this. Is this on Facebook anywhere?
We do. We have an event on Facebook, Jammin' for Julie and Jim.
Can you donate there? Is it possible to donate?
Yes,
there?
I put a link there that Julie had actually set up herself last year, and you can go through that. And if you can't come and you want to make a donation, Campbell Street has been so great to let us send donations to them. You can make the checks out to them and just put for Julie and Jim.
So if you're not on Facebook, you can just send it to the church, care of Julie and Jim.
Or just come by that day if you want to just drop something in the donation bin. We'll take it that day.
All right, wonderful.
Special folks, and you know, we never know what circumstances we're going to run into.
No, you don't.
And you do not. So.
And Julie's just the nicest person you'd want to meet.
Absolutely. You know, worked with Julie at 92 FM when we were both youngsters. You know,
she's done so much charity work for the community.
She has. She's been involved. She wrote a song years ago for the Child Abuse Center or something.
She did.
And then they put together.
She and Ernie, Ernie Smothers.
Yeah,
Ernie
they put together a band at Power 92. They call it then. I think.
Did.
You
yes.
remember that?
I remember that. It's
wow.
actually out there
I know
on
you
YouTube.
were a child and you don't remember that.
I've seen it on YouTube, so it's out there. You can still go in and find that.
And they put something on YouTube.
Maybe I could catch myself up.
A race car show we used to do here for about 1989 or something. It's like, that stuff needs to be outlawed. So because it's the comments that it brings. It's good to see you both.
Thank you.
That's Saturday, June 1st at the
this.
Campbell Street Church of Christ, 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. Or find it on Facebook and the live music in that event. We're going back, speaking of music, we're going back to our main stage. This is Ken Mallard and Friends.
I'm standing on the corner, looks like rain. I'm standing on the corner, it looks like rain. I'm leaving this old city, ain't nobody to blame. They say go to Memphis, go on down to Bill. They say go to Memphis, go to 283 Bill. When you get to that big muddy river, take a ride at the top of the hill. I'm leaving town with the Johnson City Blues. I'm leaving town with the Johnson City Blues. There's a hole in my pocket, a wore out sole on my shoe. Sometimes I play for money, but most I play for free. Sometimes I play for money, but tonight I play for free. And I sing about that red-headed woman that done made a fool out of me. Yeah, I'm leaving town with a Johnson City blues. I'm leaving town with the Johnson City blues. There's a hole in my pocket, a wore out sole on my shoe. There's a hole in my pocket, a wore out sole on my shoes from the Johnson City blues.
Hi, I'm Kedrick Perkins, PGA General Manager at Jackson Country Club. Jackson Country Club's amenities are true Southern hospitality. Championship golf course, fine dining, 6 tennis courts, junior Olympic pool and fitness. We pride ourselves in giving our members the best. Choosing JEA was a logical choice so that we could tie in our phone, internet, and cable solutions so that we can advance our next segment of technology.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
In communities across Tennessee, we feel the effects of opioid addiction. We all know someone touched by addiction. People we see every day. A neighbor, a friend, a family member. Please know there is help and hope. Together we can rise above and make recovery a reality. Neighbors working together. Tennessee together. If you or someone you love needs help for addiction, help is available. Visit tntogether.com for more information.
A couple of notes about the jamming for Jim and Julie. Once again, it's at the Campbell Street Church of Christ, and it'll be from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. Saturday, June 1st. Come and go. Great show and everything else. But they have the lunch. If you want to get advance tickets for that lunch, you can get those at Leaders Credit Union. Rita, what are the locations? Leaders Credit Union, there are 2 locations. Which ones? Thompson Farms and South Island. Thompson Farms and South Island. So get those in advance. It'll help them out as far as account
and that's
and
$10 for the catfish lunch.
And just find a jamming for Jim and Julie and find that on Facebook. And you make donations there. We appreciate all the folks that
or you can send them to the Church of Christ.
Yeah, and the church will take care of that. Any donations, it'll go to that fund.
That's right.
All right. It's he said, she said, so.
Oh my gosh, I finally get a chance to speak?
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't bring any notes.
And guess what? You know what I'm going to talk about.
If you're going to start talking about 5Ks, I'm going to break in.
It's not 5K.
Oh, it's worse. It's a 10K, a half marathon.
It's a half marathon.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I'm
excited. I can't wait.
I know.
Sign me up twice.
It's the Gadsden Half Marathon. It's coming up.
Oh, that's the rough one.
Now, wait a minute.
That's the one they do in Gadsden.
How do you know?
I mean, because I've had those people down here before. They're talking it's one of those drudge runs, obstacle runs.
No, it's not.
It's some kind of something
that's
dastardly.
It's the Gadsden Half Marathon.
Yeah,
it's
Gadsden 13 miles through briars and hills and hollows.
It is not.
Ain't no flat land around Gadsden.
Don't be so bitter. It's a great run.
Don't go over 5 miles an hour. You'll get a ticket for speeding.
Stop. It's a great run because it benefits the Crockett Christmas Fund.
Oh, okay. Well, that is a good thing.
Yeah.
It's a good cause.
See? And the time this year has changed.
Just send them the money.
The time this year has changed. They're actually going to start at 7 a.m., which is earlier. So they're kind of trying to avoid the heat a little bit.
Okay.
But it is a great run. You can go online to register. You can still register.
So what's the date?
It's the 23rd, Saturday.
This Saturday?
This
coming
Saturday, yes.
Okay, well, it's about
Yes.
time you let us know.
And it's
It's
actually...
going to cut into my training opportunity.
It's actually part of the Jackson Roadrunners Racing Series. So
Oh,
you
is
can
it?
get
Okay.
points from for the
Okay.
series
All
in
right.
this race. And then in about a week and a half, on Thursday the 6th, is the Twilight Run. That's the 5K.
Okay.
So you can do that. It starts downtown at the farmer's market. It's a great run. I will say it's usually
Saturday's the
hot.
25th, I've been told.
Oh, 25th, sorry.
Okay.
I had 23rd in my notes, but yes,
Okay,
it's
it's
20.
25th.
It's this Saturday,
coming
but
Saturday,
before
25th, we'll do
Memorial
this,
Day.
okay.
So, yeah.
We're doing the show on the 21st, right?
Yes.
And so we want to remind you that we're a month away from summer. So enjoy the spring.
And
right?
voting?
Voting will start next week.
Next
and it will
week.
start a week from tomorrow. It'll start the 29th, advanced voting in the city of Jackson. It will continue through June the 13th, and then Election Day is June the 18th. We plan to have election return coverage that night, as we did in this last election. It'll be quick because there'll only be one race and two candidates.
That's right.
And all that. But we encourage everybody to get out and vote. It's an important decision, and we have two fine men that are running for mayor, and had a great group of candidates to run, and two fine candidates that are in the finals, or however we want to say this, that made the runoff. And so it's going to be a real special night that is coming up. Okay.
That is right.
Also, the MD Anderson Planetarium has one of their children's programs coming up this Saturday. They do those at 9:45.
Yes, they do.
And programs each Tuesday, and they're going to continue those during the summer in the month of June. And
So it's a great opportunity to get the kids down there because they're going to be out of school, give them something
yeah,
to do.
great. Yeah. That's
And
why
then
the kids are out
also,
of school this
that's
week.
right. Also, Jackson Energy Authority business offices are going to be closed for
Monday.
Memorial Day,
Memorial
which
Day.
is Monday. So
We have a good Memorial Day. A lot of activities going on. The AMP concert is Friday night, and Kimberly Helton Band is going to be there, and that's at 7:30. The pre-concert is at 6:45. The weather forecast looks, after we get through tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right now the weather forecast is sunshine, highs in the low 90s. So
hot.
it's Memorial Weekend. And Haywood County,
It's the
the
start of
Blues
summer.
Fest, the Exit 56 Blues Fest is this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. It's the Women of Blues Sunday, and a full lineup starting around 10 o'clock in the morning. They'll go till 10 or 11 at night on Saturday night, and then about 5 or 6 on Sunday evening. And so that's a great event coming up as well. So there's a lot of
so much
music
going on, so many events going on.
coming
so
on. It's
a
just
little bit of something for everyone.
I like living in this area. Plenty
That's
of things
right.
to do.
Lots
All
of
right.
things to do.
All right.
And they're free and paid, and
You remember when what was that guy was on television? The Factor. Oh,
what?
Southside High School. Janet's not that the Hawks stick together forever, but they do. Once a Hawk, always a Hawk. You know, she's about to have a grandchild. What's she talking about? The Southside softball team is in the state tournament.
That's right.
First time ever for the softball team, right? And have we got the grandbaby yet? No. Not yet.
He's
Baby
holding
Ari
off.
weighs 9 pounds and needs to come on out of here, right?
Baby Cruz.
Cruz. So congratulations. Grandma's still with us, and so waiting. We'll be right back and wrap this up, 6 in the City.
The moment is fleeting. A brush with greatness. Genius at its peak. Catch it while you can. The best in baseball. One night a week. One place to watch. Sunday Night Baseball. All season long on ESPN.
Own a lawn mowing service? Propane works for you. Propane can go where you go. Tanks easily changed, no spillage, quick transition, clean burn, increased energy efficiency. Propane, the affordable, clean alternative fuel wherever you mow. Find out more about JA's ProGas. Call 422-7500. Propane, the alternative fuel that makes sense. Part of JEA today.
Leah, did you put a new dent in that? This one? No. Were you texting and driving again? Yes.
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about your bumper.
All Hawk Advisory Council has advised us that the Southside Lady Hawks softball team is in the state tournament.
State tournament
First time
finals.
ever. They're playing Marion County this afternoon, so go Hawks. Right?
That's right.
And there you go.
If you're a Hawk, go Hawks.
And proud of it. Well, I had something else I was going to talk about, and I totally forgot what it was.
What?
That's terrible. Oh, yes.
Ooh, that's a
Had an
sign.
opportunity. No, I had an opportunity Saturday. David Argo died, went to memorial service. David worked with the health department for many years, and just a great guy. Got us through a lot of the AIDS stuff, screening in the early days and everything else. Just did some marvelous work here. But I went to the early college high graduation because that principal's been active with us on Front Row that we do on this channel. And 49 students. Werner Ruffin came up with the idea of an early college high school, and people didn't understand really what it was. It started at Northside, but he's been principal the last 3 years, and it's caught on their full enrollment. But they graduated 49 students, 17 of which already had an associate arts degree. They had gone across the stage at Jackson State, and they had about half the remaining class. They're within a semester.
That amazes me that you can graduate from high school and have your associate's degree
so
already.
These students are going to UT Chattanooga, University of Memphis, all these different places. They're going as juniors. And it's just, but the enrollment has capped now, and so they've got about 60 students per year. So they think that within a couple of years, they'll have 40 plus students a year that'll be graduating from that class, from that school with an associate arts degree.
It's just
amazing. But they are on campus that last
right.
year, doing college work on campus. It's just, and then they do their other work on campus, and it's just an
And
extraordinary.
they were talking this morning at the chamber board meeting, and he was there, and I think he said that there was one student that already was had a job. He's 18, and he already has a full-time job with benefits
Some were going
and everything.
to tech school. Some were going straight in the military. They're
That's
going
right.
in. I mean, it's just an amazing thing to see. But congratulations to all of them, to everybody that graduated. We had graduates all over the place.
That's right.
But that's a special program, and credit to Dr. Ruffin, who's left this community now. But she started something that's changed. These students work hard.
They do work hard.
And so it's just a great thing to see. We've been delighted to have these guys with us. Ken Mallard, of course, William Chris is with us often, and Tyler Goodson. We know and love his work and appreciate it. Guys, it's been a real pleasure.
It has.
Honored to have you here, and I'm glad y'all are working together.
Thank you. Glad to be
y'all
here.
found a magic thing. So we're going to close out with Ken Mallard and friends.
It was 1959, down at the old church at the county line. The preacher told us about right and wrong, said learn it well, keep hanging on, hanging on, hanging on. Born in the boot heel, grew up strong, hanging on, hanging on. Everybody keep on hanging on. Daddy raised up a family somewhere south off the money tree, in the cotton fields, dust and dawn. On a B John Deere, he was hanging on, hanging on, hanging on. Born in the boot heel, grew up strong, hanging on, hanging on. Everybody keep on hanging on. Took my guitar to the city